Rappers and athletes get a lot of attention from women, more than us normal guys can never perceive. And that's the great thing. When you're a celebrity, when you're a rapper, you're an athlete, everybody knows you or can appreciate you. People run up to you. People sing your praises. On the other hand, there's another group of people looking to steal from you, rob you, hate on you, boo you, and at some point, even destroy your life. Now, for a lot of guys who are rappers and entertainers or rich guys, they have a, Achilles heel or a kryptonite. That would be IG models. Now, of course, before Instagram or the internet, there were groupies. And don't get me wrong, there still are groupies. But now, groupies have become socialites themselves with the help of TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. And it's not just the groupies following the athletes. The athletes are following the groupies. And that is how the DMs and those instant messages and let me fly you out, all of those things are happening. And unfortunately for some of these guys, kids come in
not my dad
to the picture. We definitely know that with Future. But fast forward, Dima. So guys, I'm talking about Lil Baby, the Atlanta-based rapper, not to be confused with Da Baby. He already has a history of allegedly simping. Like allegedly he spent $100,000 on Saweetie over the weekend. One of these days, I forgot which one it was, but he already has 2 kids, right? 2 sons. He never been married, but he has 2 sons, Jason and Loyal. And now there is a situation going on right now through hip hop where you have this particular IG model, Delisha Keys, who has released some information that the baby, or Lil Baby rather, is the father of her child. Now, she says this on this Instagram post. For all the haters and everyone who was trying to silence me, the truth out now. At ball out baby boy. I guess that's Lil Baby's IG. And so this is the kid. All right. But let me just say this. Wasn't this the same chick who said the same thing about Lil Durk and it was all false? Can I get a dun 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 sound effect?
Who responsible for all these holes in the street? You?
I want to play this clip from my brothers over at this podcast, right? I want to play this because this clip here is going to talk about paternity fraud, right? A lot of you guys don't really understand this, but here at the Daily Rapper Crew, that's my boy. Shout out to Eli and Jew and everybody over there. Let's check this out, right? I want you to hear this clip about paternity fraud, and then I'm going to come back.
There's something like, the exact percentage is slightly off. I'm not going to be exact, but it's something around 10% of men are raising a kid that they think is theirs, but it's actually not theirs. I'm not talking about stepdads. I'm talking about that he thinks that is his son or daughter, and it's the postman's or whatever.
That's why they got to be mandatory DNA tests on child.
I agree with that 100%. 100%.
I agree.
I
agree too. So we'll get a DNA, and since I know what I'm doing, why don't you put a wager on it? Like a smooth 100 bands.
Why should I have the bet? Why should I have this FanDuel?
We could just put a wager. You so.
That sounds like you're trying to psych him out of doing it in the first place.
Yeah.
So as you've heard, listen to what's going to go down here. 10 to 15% of American men are raising kids that are not theirs. So just think about other countries where paternity fraud is probably higher. But I'm going to do something a little weird here. I never do this, but I want to play a clip of Just Pearly Things and Donovan Sharp talking about why women continue to do this. Let's check that out.
They go to jail for trying to holler at it.
Why do you think that's so common?
What do I think? What's so common?
Like false accusations.
Because there's no repercussions for false accusers. Mm-hmm. That's why. This is why women continue to make false accusations, because they're not being punished for making false accusations. Andrew Tate. I was on Fresh and Fit, and Myron found video of the girls who claimed that they were Andrew Tate after the time that they said that he was dancing and twerking.
What?
Yes, you gotta watch that. Like, dude, we dispelled all of that bit by bit by bit. It's all a hit job. This is Andrew Tate, top G.
Right.
This guy doesn't have to rape anybody. He's got girls lined up around the block trying to get into his mansion. Mm-hmm. There is no reason for him to forcibly have sex with another woman when women want to do it already. Anytime a woman accuses a rapper or an athlete or a public figure of rape, it really, I'm not going to say that none of them are true because there's the Darren Sharper situation. That was really bad. There was Kellen Winslow, et cetera, but a lot of these, like a good amount of these are false. So you mean to tell, and it's funny, the story's all the same. We say, well, why didn't you go to the cops? Well, because I was ashamed. Oh, wait, so let me get this straight. You didn't want to go to the cops, but you're comfortable with sharing your harrowing story with your 27,000 Twitter followers? Fuck out of here.
I agree. Yeah. That was the one thing that red pilled me doing the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I just generally thought when women like said things like that serious that it was true.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And the more and more girls that I had on the show, that they would say they're these stories.
I was abused. Then you start asking questions.
I would immediately believe them. But then a comment said, ask them, did they go to the police every time they bring that up?
There you go.
And I was thinking, good question. And I was just shocked by how many women said no.
Now, you guys know how I feel about both of these people, right? But Donovan Sharp is absolutely right. Women pull these stunts because they can get away with it. And it's not just a paternity fraud thing, it's false accusations considering, many stuff like that. So when you hear that, a lot of times they know that they can do it and they can get clout. Like if you can get into the news like she just did, I mean, hey, that will get your followers up. Like, Hakimi Akraf, once he, pretty much pulled that fast one on his wife, which she thought she was going to get his money, ended up he's going to get her money. He got 2.2 Instagram followers, 2.2 million followers in one day. So a lot of these ladies understand that, hey, let me go ahead and get my weight up. Let me go ahead and get my brand recognition up. And usually it's never going to be with some talent. It's never going to be with something that they do because most IG models don't do anything in particular. If they have talent, we never know it. It's pretty much booty shots and modeling clothes and modeling shoes and all kind of stuff. And that's what they do. And most of them have short-term careers. So if they can really actually get paid or get pregnant by somebody or attach themselves to somebody, that's a way to get further because there's no other man in their lives that they can attach themselves to. Like nobody seriously would really deal with them like that. That's pretty much how it works, right? And I want to tell guys that are watching this that if you're in the West, you got to really be careful of the ladies that you deal with. Now, I know a lot of guys, when you start getting money and you start getting access, it's going to get easier for you to deal with the kind of women you physically want. That's something that guys, when they start getting money, even in their 40s and their 50s, they have a hard time dealing with. And they're going to make you feel like you're special. Even if you're an athlete, you could be good looking to them, muscular to them, you have money, right? But you got to always understand that most women that you meet because of your status, they're not really there because they like you. They're typically there because they want something from you, right? So if you were not getting those kind of ladies when you were broke and now you're starting to get those ladies, just know that you're going to get all kind of stuff going on with it. False allegations. He's my baby daddy. He's this and he's that. All just to make money off of you. And it's not going to change until it's not going to stop until the law is changed. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.